Carr, time, deep, going deep and open and making the catch. Shaheed for the touchdown. He beats Witherspoon. And as we said before, he's about as fast as anybody in the league. Case in point, 45 yards.
The first half with that touchdown, and now start the second half with another big opportunity. Let's see if the Saints defense can step up here.
Play action, don't get pressure on Stafford. Down the sideline goes the pass. It's a little short, and Nakua comes back. Did he hold on? No, he didn't. Well, maybe they say he did. He held on, and they're going to give him the catch.
And only more than 20 once in their last 8. They have struggled mightily through the year, hoping this is the game to turn around. And Rudolph with his first completion. It's Pickens in stride. There he goes. The explosion. Pickens. Goodbye. Touchdown. 86 yards. Zach Taylor knows that's irrelevant. This is a game that, regardless of the opponent, you got to have to be a playoff team. And that's a big play. T. Higgins.
Wow.
Extends. Higgins is gone. It's a Higgins house call. Touchdown. 80 yards.
First and goal for the Chargers. Stick. Design run. In for the touchdown. Easton Stick. I think no way. Not for a second. A gift they are keeping. Scrambling here. Nice move. Downfield. Gabe Davis got it. Davis in for the touchdown. Boom. So nice.
Heineke, end zone, got him in, it's Pitts, it's a touchdown. What a start for Heineke and the Falcons, a response. He was a consultant for the Eagles 2 years ago when Steichen was the OC. Minshew stepping away, up the middle, first down, still going into the red zone. Gardner Minshew with a scramble to move the chains.
Jordan Love signaling. Gets out of it. On the move, throws.
End zone! And that's a Packer touchdown! That's Tavian Wicks. His second NFL touchdown.
From the 10-yard line. Young on the move. He will throw
And catch! Did he hang on? Yes! It's a touchdown for DJ Chark. Will check his feet. He hauled it in before going out of bounds, and Young made it happen.
First down, fake it, bootleg, Flacco sets, throws, looking for separation. It's caught. Amari Cooper down the sideline for the touchdown. Flag is down. Joe Flacco with the bomb to Cooper.
No one embraced Joe Flacco quicker than Unk did, because now they weren't calling him Unk, they were calling Joe Grandpa.
Kickoff, Hopkins to Pierce. Still going. Pierce. Texans need it. Does Pierce have enough gas? He does! Touchdown, Houston! 98 yards on the run back.
3-point Lions lead. Here's Gibbs. Cuts to the outside. Still going into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs with a Lions touchdown. Play clock winding down. Now Mullins moving to his right on first down. Now he throws to the end zone. Jefferson. What a catch.
the offensive line has had a big reason why this running game has stalled.
Here is Hall, shot out of a cannon, and he will score.
Jets will have the football to begin the second half, so it puts even more onus on this one for the Commanders. Rodriguez taking on tacklers. Rodriguez chiseling yardage. Touchdown. How about that effort?
Henry looking to throw it. Wide open. Touchdown. Okonkwo. Derrick Henry's second passing touchdown of the season. Smith, end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Colby Parkinson. Last week it was Drew Lock. This week it's Geno Smith, and the Seahawks are back in front.
We got Evans lined up on the right. You bring pressure with Allen and Aluakin to the left-hand side, so the safety has to rotate over to try and help, and a quick slant.
1st and 10. Oh, it's caught! What a throw! And what a terrific touchdown reception! Mike Evans has done it again!
Lawrence has 29 yards rushing, and the team has 29 yards rushing.
First time in the red zone today. 2nd down, 5. Lawrence to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Ridley makes the grab. Drilled down the play.
3rd and goal at the 1. Fields. Play fake. Fakes it twice. In trouble. Chase throws. Caught. Touchdown. The ageless wonder Mercedes Lewis with 6. 3rd down and 5. Play clock at 1 as the shotgun snap comes to Murray. He'll throw it over the middle. Catch is made on a cross by Dortch. 1st down. Oh, nice hesitation. Dortch a zigzag down the sideline. Dortch diving for the end zone touchdown. 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. Tagovailoa loads up, going deep for Waddle. He's got it in stride. A bomb to Jalen Waddle.
How much does Mike McCarthy want to rely on that in these early downs?
2nd down, Prescott quick throw again. Lamb in stride. Room to run. He's down inside the 20. Makes a move. CD Lamb is going to score.
Third and 9. Zappi steps up, flings to the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Gesicki. Bailey Zappi. Gotta figure we're in 2-down territory, obviously, with the clock down 8. Throw to Johnson, grabs it. He's free. Touchdown. 21 yards. And the Broncos are 2 points away from coming all the way back.
Come on back over, Isaiah.
Tyreek Hill? No, it's Pacheco.
And now he's going to fake it to Mahomes. Pacheco trying to find it. He does. Touchdown. Found the end zone on the fake reverse.
Little chip shot kick.
Mahomes throws, and he's picked off. And this one's going back for a touchdown. 2 steps, 2 defensive touchdowns, and it's Jack Jones who had a pick 6 last week.
2nd down and 10, just a 3-man rush. Hurts with time, Smith's wide open. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. 37 yards, Hurts to Smith. 2nd down and 20. That is picked up! Adoree Jackson changing this game. Hurts in pursuit, will not get him. It's a pick 6. Adoree Jackson.
First down and goal. Here's McCaffrey. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers, and McCaffrey's got his 21st of the year.
big reason why is their inability to cash in with touchdowns.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson buys time to the end zone for a touchdown, Aguilar. Aguilar with the catch.